Right, I don't know if I've got this, but we're going to try again. This is tea. Peas. Me leaning on the cooker. Well, let you pan out and have a look, and then we'll go back. Don't pan out and just walk you backwards. Right, we'll start again, shall we? Peas. Greek style feta cheese. Portobello mushrooms. Sunflower oil. Sea bass. Salt and pepper, black pepper, Elmley double cream, chopped garlic and ginger, butter, garlic, and 2 lots of herbs. One of them is thyme, and the other one is oregano, I think. I put it in, but now they're carrots, but they've been done. Baton, can't remember the exact word. Anyway, and they're coated in corn flour. And this, I can get one out. Do you see that? That's rosemary. So it's corn flour, rosemary, salt and pepper, cream, and that's it basically. And it's been mixed up, and they've just been left to do what they're doing. So you got carrots, mushrooms, peas, cheese, fish, olive oil, herbs, butter and coconut, herbs, butter and garlic and ginger, cream and salt and pepper. That's it. Now then, what's he making? Well, I might do a bit of filming and making it, and certainly filming it when it's finished. So that's it for the time being. Like I say, I'm not going to stand here and say I'm a chef, because I'm not. I'm not one of these. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm not one of these people that pretend to be the vintage electronic engineers and really haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nasty, innit? Never mind. Person concerned knows who I'm talking about. No, I'm not a chef. At the best, I'm probably a very good amateur. Well, I think I am, and I'm not poisoned anybody yet, but hey, what you find out is come and try it. That is not an invitation. Stress, not an invitation. So that's it, that's the ingredients. I'll do again. Carrots, garlic and ginger, garlic, 2 lots of herbs, butter, double cream, salt and black pepper, fish, oil, vegetable oil, portobello mushrooms, I think I said carrots, and Greek style yogurt. Well, it's feta. That's it. We'll see you later. Maybe with a bit of what I'm doing, but definitely with a finished result. Right, I've shown you the ingredients. What we've done: gas oven. It's non-fan assisted. Sorry, it is fan assisted. Camera person has just corrected me. Gas mark 6. Between 25 and 30 minutes. Baking tray. All I've done a very thin coat on the bottom to stop them sticking.
Of what?
Vegetable oil. Any oil will do. Sesame seed oil, peanut oil, etc, etc. All I've coated the actual carrots with is corn flour, rosemary, and oil and salt and pepper. That's all I coated in. Did that this afternoon, mixed them all together, and I left it. So it's been in all afternoon. Doesn't say that you have to leave it in all afternoon. You basically coat them and then cook them. But like I say, that's the way I've done it. Right, I'm not a chef, so if everybody's going to say, "Oh, that's not the way you do it," well, fine. I'm not a chef. I don't profess to be a chef. That's the carrots. As you can see, the rosemary, cornflour's in there, salt and pepper, oil, I think, and I think there might just be some cream in there. I can't remember. All you do tip them onto there, everything, and just spread them about. They've probably got some actual, back off me, some actual French name. Alright, I'm just helping the camera. That's it. Hope you only go outside. As you can tell, hands on the camera, which I can't do the camera and do this. That's what they look like. They've probably got some fancy French name. But for us, because I'm not a French chef, I'm not even a chef, like I explained. Not going to profess to be a chef. It's not my trade. I actually, when I was working, I was in construction. But I've always loved cooking ever since being a kid. But anyway, we're going, for the sake of this video, we're going to refer to them as carrot chips, because that's what they look like. Like I say, probably got a French from the name. Right, I say, oven, bottom oven, gas mark 6, it's been on, it's got warm, middle of the oven, in they go, close the door, tidy up, put everything back, there's the fish, and the other things that you've already seen. 25 to 30 minutes. So, what we're going to do, we're going to leave them there now. Oh, the fish are going to end up on the floor at this rate. And then the whole meal will be kiboshed. I'll mess my system up, don't worry about it. 25 to 30 minutes in the oven, and then we'll come back and have a look at them. Me? I'm going having a brew. That's all for 5 minutes. I'll see you in about half an hour. These have now been cooking for just under half an hour. I've not mentioned before about you've not seen me washing my hands. I'm going to take that as read. You don't want to watch me washing my hands. It's pretty pointless. Right, like I said, they've been on half an hour. There they are.
Smell nice anyway.
So we go over here. Get a fork. Shut the oven door. Don't want to be wasting gas. They certainly look nice. They smell lovely. And I would say they're pretty much cooked. Right, the moment of truth.
Well, they're nice.
No, I'm just going to be one to the camera lady.
What do you rate it, Evan?
Yeah, I do like them.
They're nice.
Um,
Very nice.
So they're done. They're done. So we can turn that
Off.
or down. No, we'll turn it off because and these can go back in to keep warm. Right, that's that.
Stopping them.
They can go back in there to keep warm.
I'll stop it now.
So next thing we're going to do, we're going to prepare the stuffed portabelo mushrooms. But we're gonna do that. I'll come back to do that in a minute. See you in a minute. Cheesy grilled garlic mushrooms, portabelo mushrooms, butter, English butter with herbs
Garlic.
and garlic. I can't think what the herbs are. The herbs might actually be dried oregano and a bit of thyme. Feta cheese to go on top. What we've got to do now is take this over to here, and we're going to melt the butter. So in the microwave.
Too long. Too long. Yeah.
1.5 minutes. So we'll be back in 1.5 minutes. Don't know what it melt, dear. Welcome back. That's it melted. Minute in the microwave, just over a minute on full. And what we're doing now, we're going to put this, spoon it into the mushrooms. Hopefully it should be enough for all the mushrooms.
Spread it round a bit. Spread it round. Do it a bit thinner. Spread it round more.
There should be enough for all of them, which there probably is. I don't think the idea is so much to fill them, it's just to get it spread. So that's the first stage. Like I say, so that's it. That's the garlic butter in the sink. Right.
You need to put those out a bit more.
What? As you can see, I've put them in. As you can see, I put it in a tray with greaseproof paper and basically cut it round, so there's no.
Spread them out. You're gonna have stuck in the middle.
So there's no, what do you call it? Basically trying to spread it out the best I can. That's probably it. Then you get the cheese. This is feta cheese, crumbled, and you put this in. You have to go over the top because you're going to melt it. So make sure all of them get it. As you can see, we've crumbled the cheese. Don't slice it, don't grate it, crumble it.
You can't grate feta cheese.
Not that you can grate feta cheese anyway. But I think the next one we're going to do.
What's it it melts.
Will be probably Chinesey, and I'll let Anne do it, and I'll do the filming. So you'll get to see how. I'm just trying to make sure. It looks like a lot, but it probably is a lot. I'm just trying to make sure I get it everywhere. Right, what happens now is they go in the oven, but we're not going to put them in the oven just yet. What we're going to do next is put them in the what's it. What we're going to do next is make the mash.
Mash?
Oh, not the mash. The mushy peas. These are frozen peas. These are frozen petit pwors. It just says frozen peas, so I should imagine that makes no difference. So this, go in here, defrost. This hasn't got peas on it, so I'm going to use potatoes. 5 minutes 55 seconds should be more than enough. Start. So I'm going to leave it out for 5 minutes. You don't want to watch this. You don't want to watch the peas defrosting. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, welcome back. Defrosted the peas, as you can see. What I'm going to do now, we've also put the mushrooms in. They're on. They take about 20 minutes on gas mark 4. What we're going to do now is there's a tablespoonful, or maybe a bit over, of oil in there. Warm it up, and what we do now is the garlic. Well, I put a bit of ginger in there, but it doesn't actually say. Put that in there and cook it until it's brown. So we'll let that cook. As you can see, I've defrosted the peas, so they could now go to one side a minute. While all it is, just tip it, put it in the fat, move it around until it browns. About 2 minutes. So we'll just do that. Keep it on the move because you don't want it to burn. Even if you've got a non-stick frying pan, you've still got to put the oil in. Because it's obviously the oil that cooks it. Now you don't need a load of oil. Just a bit of oil. What we're going to do next is right there. What you do next is bang the peas in. There goes the peas. You do the peas for again 2 minutes. And these you will do for 2 minutes. Like I said, these are petit pwors. What might happen is you might have to put a bit more oil in. It says a teaspoonful, but put a bit more in. Damn it. We're actually on a medium height here. A medium heat, I should say. Probably on a medium height as well, but never mind. There used to be a programme. Oh God, I forgot. Something cook. And he used to do a lot of cooking with wine. Not the Galloping, might have been called the Galloping Gourmet actually. He used to cook a meal and then drag somebody out of the audience to eat it.
Yeah. Galloping Gourmet.
Can't remember the chef's name, but he had a habit of everything he did. He had a glass of wine and he used to say, while I'm doing this, while I'm stirring this, I'll just have a quick slurp. Well, unfortunately, I haven't got any wine, so I won't be having a quick slurp. But it's not smelly vegan because this at the moment in time smells extremely nice. So no, never mind. What we're going to do with it? We're going to mash the peas. Well, mash the peas, yeah, because the plan will eventually be mushy peas. So we don't know. Like I say, anybody's out there saying petit pwors, mushy petit pwors. Well, it said peas, and this is all we've got. So we're not going out and buying out a packet of peas just to know what to call it. I suppose you could really cheat and use a can of mushy peas, but there's no skill in opening a can, is there? Let's be honest. You know, every monkey can do that. I'm trying to watch the time as well, because it does say 2 minutes or thereabouts. And I should imagine that's the cream that we're using. That'll go in next, and a bit of salt and pepper. It's to taste really. And that's basically it. If you don't like if you don't like pepper or you don't like salt, you're on a non-salt diet, don't put it in. It's as simple as that. It's more seasoning, not going to affect the outcome. It's not really going to affect the taste that much. Right, go and get a tablespoon. You can follow me around if you want, but you really don't need to. Right, okay, that's after 2 minutes. This is just normal cream like you would get from the local shops. That's actually where we got it from. 2 cream, stir it in. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna swap over with Anne, because she does the seasoning, because everything I cook, as far as seasoning goes,
Just do it.
I've just been told to do it right.
No.
Black pepper,
Right.
salt. It says again, stir it off for 2 minutes. You've got to be careful with the cream that you don't burn the cream. So I've actually turned it down a bit to what you call it, so it doesn't burn you. Like I say, yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. If anybody can remember his name, you can always email me to remind me of his name. Yeah, he used to always have a slurp when he was cooking. I'm surprised by the end of his show he was still standing, because he did like it. I think it used to be red wine he used to drink, although I don't think he was really bothered at the end of the day what it was. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Galloping Gourmet. Anybody who's probably younger than me won't remember the Galloping Gourmet, but he did some really nice stuff. Right, that's the 2 minutes. Put it back in there. Which peas being round is a bit tricky, because they do have a tendency to have a mind of their own. Right, it says mash them with a masher. Now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Or I might use, what do you call it? That! Don't wash it out, because the fish is pan fried. I'm not going to show you how to pan fried fish. Take it. We're going to go over here, so that can turn around.
I was trying to show people what they look like first.
That's what they look like, and it said mash up. And we're going to be here all night with that. So
I've got the masher out for you. It's over there. How do you do that?
or we might go to plan B. The trouble with plan B is you've got to be careful that you don't completely liquidise it. So it's going to be a quick job, this, purely for speed. Like you see, it's just what to call it, low speed. That's it, a couple of seconds, that's all it takes. And you're left with mushy peas. Alright, I know people might be saying, oh well, that's not the proper way you make mushy peas. Okay, fine, I know it isn't, but for the sake of the recipe, that's the way they tell you to mush them. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what you're left with. Mushed up peas. So that's the peas. Right, so they're done. They can go to one side. Right, we're going to do the fish. I'm going to sign off here because all it is I'll show it you. It's sea bass. Doesn't have to be sea bass. It can be cod, haddock, whitefish, whiting. I suppose it could even be smoked mackerel, depending on what's it. But that's sea bass. It's not as expensive as you think it might be.
$2.90 for 4 at Sainsbury's. For 2 pieces.
£2.90 for 2 pieces at Sainsbury's. I'm advertising again. So what I'm going to do, basically, some oil in a frying pan, about 2 or 3 minutes aside, and they're cooked. That's how you pan fry them. You can add herbs and garlic if you're doing just pan fried fish, but I don't need it. So I'm going to sign off. We're going to get it finished, and I'm going to show you the finished article.
It's all plated up.
So that's it. It's going to take about as long as it basically takes. Again, at no stage have you seen me wash my hands. I don't see the point in filming me washing my hands. You all know how to wash your hands. Take it as read that when you're making any kind of cooked food, whether it be baking, pies, or even something as simple as beans on toast, always wash your hands. It's a matter of hygiene. I've got to say that. And like I say, I'm not going to film myself washing my hands. It'd be pointless. So I'm going to say, be back with you when it's all put together. You can have a look then.
That's what it looks like when it's all finished.
Oh. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Right. This is just pan fried. It's a cake. How you can tell they're done when they're white right through. You can see that there. That is cooked. You've got to keep them on the move, otherwise you're going to burn one side. You've got to keep flipping them every couple of minutes or so. And when you get them out, you've got to be careful that they don't break up. Like I said, this is sea bass. Should have got bigger plates, but never mind. Don't worry about it. These are the mushrooms, what they look like. And these have just come out. You don't have to have the mushrooms. Don't like them, don't have them. But that's what they both look like. This is tartar sauce. This is also homemade as well. It comes with the recipe. It's basically what's that basically got in it is gherkins, pickled gherkins, diced and chopped, lemon juice, fresh parsley, and a good quality mayonnaise. That's it. That's what it looks like. You've got your carrot chips, homemade mushy peas, stuffed mushrooms, and sea bass. I don't know. That's it. We're gonna enjoy it. So all I can say now is bon appetit and goodbye.